Spirit, may every good thing that have happened in my life, may it also happen in your life. Mm. And may every good thing that has happened in your own life, I need it in my life. May every bad thing that I have experienced in my life, may it never come near you. And may every bad thing that have come your way, may it never come my way. Yes, the life of fish, the life of sea. May the fish not die, may the sea not dry. Ebe bere ugo bere nke si ibe ya ebekwala, ya gosi ya ebe ọ ga-ebe. Ma nku, ya ka akwakwala nku, akwakwala, that is it. Oh yes, live and let live. Yes, this is Kingdom Citizens class. And we are giving you books to reclaim your authority. Oh yes. And these books to reclaim your authority, we are talking about Kingdom Citizens character. Oh yes, Kingdom City, because I am the street teacher. Know what I'm seeing out there on the street. Oh yes. I am the street teacher, Onyedegachi, aka the prodigal son, who became the town crier. Oh yes. Ekwekwuo ama agba, ekwekwuo ama agba, nwa eze a na-efu na mba. Did you hear that? Nwa eze a na-efu na mba. Hear me. Once again, you are highly welcome. Let me quickly give you this very book. I have powerful book concerning Kingdom Citizens character. And this is one. Kingdom Citizens character 1. Oh yes. Now, as a matter of fact, the anchor scripture to these very books to reclaim your authority is Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 and Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth. You shall meditate on it day and night, so that you observe to do according to all that is written in it, and by so doing you make your way prosperous and you will have good success. That is what it is. And now let me give you this very book. You can see the cover of this very book. One of the powerful book on earth talking about character, the good and beautiful life, the good and beautiful life, and is authored by James Bryan Smith. James Bryan Smith. You can see from the cover of the book. Please, these books I'm giving you in this class, however it is, however, go to your Amazon Play Store or Google Play Store or Apple Play Store, or you can take any divine bookshop around you. Try to be getting these books. It's time we sow in books. Remember, a reader is a leader. So you have to sow time in books, getting books, both for your children. Remember Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, he said, he will reject your children because you reject knowledge. Oh yes, Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. So that is why we are introducing this book in this very Kingdom Citizens class. You can see this one, The Good and Beautiful Life, authored by James Bryan Smith. James Bryan Smith, he introduced this book, The Good and Beautiful Life, as putting on the character of Christ. Putting on the character of Christ. My God have mercy. This is how James Bryan Smith described this book. Maybe after going through this very book, you know that it's more than putting on the character of Christ. You know that it's more than that, because concerning what is happening now, if you use what you are seeing around here or what you are watching in television everywhere, after going through this very book, you will know how to organize your own character. Oh yes, it helps a lot. Now in this book, The Good and Beautiful Life, authored by James Bryan Smith, in chapter 1, James said, the good and beautiful life, the good and beautiful life. And in chapter 2, James Bryan Smith, he said, the gospel many people have never had. The gospel many people have never had. They have not had it. Oh yes. Now in chapter 3, James Bryan Smith said in chapter 3, the great invitation. The great invitation. And in chapter 4, he said, learning to live without anger. Is that possible? Yes, it's possible. I have tried it and it works for me. Learning to live without anger, chapter 4. Oh yes, you see how he described this book what he explained in this book. Please, as a kingdom citizen, you need to control your character. That's why we call this one Kingdom Citizens Character. In chapter 5, James Bryan Smith said, learning to live without lust. Lust as in L-U-S-T. Lust. Learning to live without lust. And in chapter 6, James said, learning to live without lying. Learning to live without lying. Is it easy? Yes, it's possible. It is easy. Oh, yes. And in chapter 7, James Bryan said, learning to bless those who curse us. Learning to bless those who curse us. Is it easy? It's easy. Oh, yes, it's easy. Now, in chapter, if you read through this very book, The Good and Beautiful Life, you will see that it is easy for you to learn how to bless those that curse you, as James Bryan Smith said. Oh, yes. Now, in chapter 8, James said, learning to live without vainglory. Vainglory, yeah. Learning to live without vainglory. And in chapter 10, learning to live without worry. Learning to live without worry. Can you live without worry? Just imagine that. What you are going through, what you are passing through in life, what you are seeing, and what you are watching in television. Oh, yes. Say, learning to live without worry, chapter 10. And in chapter 11, James Bryan Smith said, learning to live without judging others. This is very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. Say, learning to live without judging others. And in chapter 12, living in the kingdom day by day. Living in the kingdom day by day. Remember, this is Kingdom Citizens class. Oh, yes. And now we are talking about Kingdom Citizens character. And this is one. Oh, yes. The Good and Beautiful Life, authored by James Bryan Smith. Spirit! Oh, yes. That is what it is in today's class. Please like and share this video. Oh, yes. Like and share this video. Remember Daniel chapter 12, verse 3. They that be wise shall shine like the firmament of the sky, and they that turn many to righteousness. Join me to share this very book so that people will have the knowledge of how to behave. Hear me. Some people, you can see some fights even there on the street. Oh, yes, I'm the street teacher. I know what I used to see there on the street, day in, day out. That's the reason why I always plead with you. Kingdom advancement prayer is very, very, very important. Please don't forget. Very, 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 very important. It helps those out there, and also it helps me too. I am the street teacher. I need your prayer constantly. I love you so much, and remember, you are the best. There is no any other you anywhere. This is you, and no any other you anywhere. There is no carbon copy of you. Oh, yes. Now, if you are working in the house of God where you are worshiping, please keep it up. He will not forget you. He will bless you. His word of Exodus chapter 23, verse 25 and 26 is for you. Mabase, back there on the street for evangelism. Spirit!